Good morning, this is Quinlan, and today I've gotten up at stupid o'clock, that's right, about 4 a.m. in order to drive to the Fujinomiya trailhead of Mt Fuji. For most of these guided hikes up Mt Fuji that I'm doing this month, I'm taking groups of around 8 or 9 people, but today is a special case. There's just one guest who is a YouTuber as well, and he's also legally blind. That's right, James Rath. And yeah, we're gonna try and summit Mt Fuji today. This is James.
It's finally happening. I was afraid this day would not come with all the bad weather, but we made it.
At this season, we go up this steep gravel slope, so the first 10 minutes is kind of no fun, but it gets better after that, a little easier. A good rule of thumb for this hike is that you should always be walking at a conversational pace, that you can have a casual conversation or can vlog to camera, perhaps, while you're walking. If you're walking so hard that you can't speak, you're going to burn yourself out and you're not going to be able to continue it. It won't be sustainable. We just made it to the 6th station here, which is not much of a walk. It took us 19 minutes from the 5th, and the time test, as it were, is that we've got to be able to go between the 6th station and the 7th station in under 50 minutes, or else we cannot attempt the summit. Just too dangerous in terms of our pace and getting down in time. And so, yeah, let's hope we make it. Here we go. This is a much rockier path with wooden steps and rocks, and so there's gonna be more obstacles that we're both gonna have to take care of. And it is misting. It's not raining, but it's kind of misting or spitting. Great. Good, turning left a little here. Bit of a step up there. And you're gonna take a sharp right after next couple steps. Yeah, turn right here. Just 1 foot at a time. A little bit farther ahead. There you go. Good. There.
Nice work. Arigatou gozaimasu.
As you can see, it is now straight up raining out. Not ideal, really. A little bit of mist was fine, but this isn't great. Wasn't in the forecast, but with mountains, you can never tell. A lot of times, even if it's not supposed to rain, it will rain. Mountains always have their own weather going on. And we're going at a pretty slow pace, so it looks like we did not make the time trial, and probably won't be able to make it to the, well, we won't be able to make it to the summit today, but with luck, we can make it above the cloud cover and still get some amazing views. If we can get up to the 8th station, we'll see. Though it is slow progress, he's doing a fantastic job. He's got a feel ahead of him, even with me directing him some of the time on what way to go. He's also still got to feel the height of each step that he's taken. Doing okay?
Yeah, bag's a little heavy, but we're doing it.
So Mount Fuji, if you don't know, is 3,776 meters high. Some people feel a little bit of altitude sickness at the top. I think most people probably don't, but it's something to always keep in mind. Even if you've never had altitude sickness before, you can suddenly get it. You never know. We're right at about 3,000 meters right now, heading towards the 7th station. I can see the hut right up above us. Almost the next spot where we can take a little break. Tough as nails coming up despite all these steep ledges, slippery rocks, remaining snow, rain, wind. How you feeling?
I'm pretty good. Feeling like can't even see the bottom.
We have a choice here. The conditions aren't great. Probably not going to go to the summit, but if we can get to the 8th station, that's 10,000 feet, which kind of feels like a victory to me. What do you think?
I say we'll go for it.
All right, so we're gonna try and get up to 10,000 feet to the 8th station, which might end up being above this cloud. We'll see. I like everyone to keep in mind that hiking in the off-season, while very doable with a guide or with proper experience, is something to be taken very seriously, and you never want to be greedy. You want to be careful of the conditions and of your own limitations and have safety first. People do die on Mount Fuji every year. Mount Fuji originally was a sacred mountain to the Shugendo, or the Yamabushi sect. These sort of itinerant monks, these mountain monks, a synthesis of mountain faith and Buddhism, and they would come up here as early as the 11th century to train. In 1871, after the Boshin War, the Japanese Civil War, when the emperor retook power, there was a reactionary movement against Buddhism, and all of the Buddhist statues were smashed and destroyed and thrown off Mount Fuji, and it became a sacred mountain to the Shinto tradition, not Buddhism. The main point I want to say is that this was a pilgrimage spot, a sacred spot only for most of history. When all these people, it was for Buddhist training that they were going up here. Sports hiking, this culture of alpinism, didn't start until, that same time, 1871, 72, when there was more trade. Then you had alpine hiking culture reaching Japan, and you were able to start people hiking mountains to get to the summit because it's there, sort of thing. Until before then, it was a religious experience. People are dressed in white, and so it's a rather recent thing, just the last 150 years, that people are doing this for exercise and fun. Maybe go up to this next ledge right here. Yeah, a little bit more. Straight ahead there. Yeah, there. Okay, that's one we do it. Sure, good. It's a big step. You don't need to take that big a step. Yeah, you can go up from there. Yeah. Good. And then once you're on this level, come straight across towards me, and we'll walk right up here. Konnichiwa. てっぺんまで行きましたか? どうでしたか?
晴れてます。
いいな。
晴れです。
I just passed a guy who said that at the 9th station, which is a bit above where I think we'll be able to make it today, but from there it's blue skies. And so it's funny, that's the way it is on mountains. We're here getting rained on and can't see a thing, but when you get to the summit, you're above it all. The rain is mostly let up for now, but maybe if we go back down, it'll be raining again. And we are actually gonna make it, I think, to the 8th station, 10,000 feet. It's a serious accomplishment in difficult conditions. And just like that, the clouds have opened up. We've got a blue sky. It's warmer now. Obviously, it's not raining. We are lucky to get a little bit of this delicious weather on our way up here. The 8th station is just above us.
I basically got like blisters in the back of my heels literally within like 10 minutes, 20 minutes of us doing this. Basically every step I'm taking, I'm feeling it. But I've just been trying not to complain and just enjoy.
We're just below the 8th station. We're almost there. It's a bit of a steep section to get there. So a little bit of, basically quasi-scrambling on the rocks to get up to the 8th station, as you can see. But that's pretty glorious goal. We got some nice weather finally now that we're up this high, and I am hungry and ready for lunch. 2 days ago, when I came here with a group of 9 of us, we did manage to summit, but it was clear blue skies then. You can never depend on the weather. We are at the home stretch to our goal, the 8th station. Yep, some tall steps there. Yep, you're gonna get up one ledge there, and then there'll be a couple of hot steps. One more. All right, then watch out. This big step right there. You're in front of you. Good.
Good job.
All right, this is it. We're at the level of the 8th station, 10,000 feet.
Wow.
Good morning.
Welcome to Japan.
How do you feel?
I can use some water, but feel good.
How about some sandwiches?
That works too.
The conditions have improved dramatically, and now it's not raining anymore like it was. There's no wind, it's warm. I'm actually hot in the shell. I'm gonna take this off if it stays like this. But we are going to head back down. As James may have said, his rental boots weren't the best, and he 10 minutes in immediately got blisters on his heels. We put band-aids on it, but even with that, he's feeling pain with every step. And at our pace, there's just no time for us to go all the way up and back down again. And one of the most important things when you're hiking any mountain in any country is to not be too greedy about getting to the summit. There will always be another day. It's getting later, so we don't have that much time to get back down. But I guess James's goal was to play Pokemon Gold up on the summit of Mount Fuji, or on the station, which is at about 10,000 feet, 200 meters-ish. And so he's getting to do that. I admit I'm too old to have grown up with Pokemon, but he's having a good time with it. So fun. All right, so yeah, sideways feet is good. You can go down there, that's solid. This is all solid rock here. 斉藤さん、なんだっけ、去年まで何回登ってましたか
1042去年で。
なんで富士山こんなに登りますか
いろんな人に聞かれるけど、友達とおしゃべりしたいから。
友達も登ってますか
いやいや、来てその友達になってしまいます。
あ、今みたいに。
そう。
いいね。じゃあ今までいっぱいいろんな人と出会いました。
いっぱい友達できた。My bad friend call me チャットボックス。実川さん、名人。
Yeah, so he knows Mr. Fuji. His name is Jitsukawa, the guy who's hiked Mount Fuji more than 2,000 times, but he's already over 1,000. So this is one of the holy trinity of Mount Fuji, him and another guy. So Saito-san, one of the famous hikers of Mount Fuji. We made it back to the car. It took about 8.5 hours. I hope a great experience.
Thank you. No, this was amazing. It was nice to kind of get to really a good point. We met a lot of interesting people, and a lot of I think for me it was about the human connections that we had along the way, new friends.
Well said, yeah. Isn't it always about the people you meet along the way? And we did meet some really cool people. We met two of the guys who have hiked Mount Fuji more than 1,000 times, some really interesting university students that were playing Pokemon with him. It's just like that guy, Saito-san, who we met on the way back down, said. He hikes to chat and make new friends. I think that's a pretty good reason and argument for why you might want to try hiking Mount Fuji. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the trails.